Om Namo Narayana, welcome back. Today we are reading the Sarasvati Rahasya Upanishad. So I have a little kitty meowing at me right here. What's up, girly? We're actually going to be doing this in two parts because of the way it's written. I find that it's just easier to break it up, but it's my choice to break it up. It actually isn't like that. So, yeah, will you please join me on what I think is going to be a very interesting and very informative Upanishad? The sages verily, with due reverence, asked the holy Asvalayana, how is that knowledge won which illuminates the content of the word tat? Tell us that, dear holy sir, by meditation in which you know the truth. O great best of the sages, I won supreme perfection by exalting Sarasvati with the reciting of the 10 verses on her, as also the Rik stanzas with these seed syllables. How, by what meditation, is the truth of Sarasvati won? What pleases the great and sacred goddess Sarasvati? Please speak, dear sir. The holy sage, Asvalayana, thus spoke. On this great mantra of the 10 verse of Sarasvati, I am the seer. The 8 syllable Anustub is the meter, the holy Vagisvari the divinity, Yad Vak is the seed, Devin Vaksham the power, Prano Devi the linchpin. The application of the mantra is for pleasing her. The consecration of limbs is by invoking faith, intelligence, wisdom, memory, the goddess of speech, and Mahasvarasvati. To win plenitude of speech, in my heart I salute the goddess Sarasvati, who shines like snow, pearls, camphor, and the moon, who confers auspicious blessing, is decked with garlands of golden champaka blossoms, and charms the mind by her figure with the lofty rounded bosom. Of this mantra, Prano Devi, Brajvaja is the seer, Gayatri the meaner, Sri Sarasvati the divinity. Om, the seed, power and linchpin. Its application is for gaining whatever is desired. Consecration is with the mantra. Her nature, the essence of Vedanta sense. She, the supreme sovereign, manifest as name and form. May Sarasvati guide me. Om. May the goddess Sarasvati, dispenser of nourishment, guardian of thoughts, protect us forever. Of this mantra, Ah no Deva. Atri is the seer, Tri Stub the meter, Sarasvatri the divinity, Hrim the seed, power and linchpin. Its application is for gaining whatever is desired. Consecration of limbs is with the mantra. The only one extolled in all the Vedas and their auxiliaries, the non-dual potency of Brahman, may she, divine Sarasvati, protect me. Hrim from heaven, from the giant clouds, let holy Sarasvati come to our sacrifice, listening kindly to the call. May the Queen of Waters gladly hear our sweet words. Of this mantra, Pravaka Na, Mad Hukshandas is the seer, Gayatri is the meter, Sarasvati the divinity, Shrim the seed, power and linchpin. Its application is for gaining whatever is desired. Consecration is with the mantra, existing solely in the form of sense, of sentence, word, and letter, without beginning, without end. May she, infinite Sarasvati, protect me. Shreem, the purifier, Sarasvati, dispenser of nourishment, treasure of intelligence, may she accept our sacrifice. Of this mantra, Kshodayitri, Madhuchandas is the seer, Gayatri the meter, Sarasvati the divinity, Bloom the seed, power and linchpin. Consecration is with the mantra. In the self among the gods, the sovereign mistress of the gods dwells inwardly. Forth uttering, may Sarasvati protect me. Bloom, inspirer of truthful words, awakener of noble minds, Sarasvati receives worship. Of this mantra, Maho Anna, Madhuchandras is the seer, Gayatri the meter, Sarasvati the divinity, Sal the seed, power and linchpin. Consecration is with the mantra. She is the inner controller, rules over all in the three worlds, dwells as Rudra the sun and others. May that Sarasvati protect me. Sal Sarasvati shines splendidly, vast sheets of water, who confers wisdom and vivifies all thought. Of this mantra, Chakvari Vak, the seer, is Ukshathyaputra. Tristub the meter, Sarasvati the divinity, I am the seed, power and linchpin. The consecration is with the mantra. Being manifest, she is experienced by sages looking inwardly. Pervasive, one, form of awareness. May Sarasvati protect me. I'm. Speech is confined to 4 groups of words. these intelligent Brahmins know. Hidden in the cave, the three do not stir. The fourth, a group of men, speak forth. Of this mantra, Yatvak, the seers, Bhagarva, Tristub the meter, Sarasvati the divinity, Kleem the seed, power and linchpin. Consecration is with the mantra, being conceived in the eightfold form of names, general and the like. She, as the integral, is manifest. May she, Sarasvati, protect me. Kleem, she is the word of inert things, the queen of gods, dwells silently. Power melts four energy streams. Whither has fled her supreme form? Of this mantra, Devin Vaksham, the seers, Bhagarva, Tristub the meter, Sarasvati the divinity, Sao the seed, power and linchpin, consecration is with the mantra, whom the Vedas and all others of distinct or indistinct speech are the cow that yields all desires. May that Sarasvati protect me. Sa, the gods, divine speech engendered, her beasts of all forms speak. The cow that yields sweet drink and vigor, to us may lauded speech appear. Of this mantra, Uttadva, the seer is Brihaspati, Tristub the meter, Sarasvati the divinity, Sam the seed, the power and linchpin. Consecration is with the mantra, knowing whom all bonds are cut. Along all paths the knower hies. To that supreme abode, freedom, may she, Sarasvati, protect me. Sam, though seeing, one does not behold speech, though hearing, one does not hear. To one she does not reveal herself, as does a well-robed wife in love unto her lord. Of this mantra, Ambitame, Gritsa Mada is the seer, and Tristub the meter, Sarasvati the divinity. I'm the seed, power and linchpin. Consecration is with the mantra. Vesting things of name and form in her, meditate they on her, of whom the form is the one Brahman. May that Sarasvati protect me. I'm dearest mother, best of rivers, greatest goddess Sarasvati. Unbelauded are we almost. O mother, make for us a great name, a female swan amidst the clutter of the faces of the four-faced god. May the all-white Sarasvati sport forever in my mind. Bowing to thee, Sarada, dweller in Kashmir city, the I petition forever. Grant me the gift of right knowledge. Holding in your hands the string of beads, the goad, the noose, the book, wearing the necklace of pearls, reside forever in my speech. Your neck is as the conch, your lips deep red, decked with all ornaments. Goddess Sarasvati, you are the great one. Reside on my tongue tip. Faith and intelligence you are, goddess of speech, spouse of Brahma. Your home, the tongue tip of devout souls. You are the giver of virtues, such as restraint of mind's movement. Obeisance to thee, O Bhavani, whose tresses deck the crescent moon. You are the stream of nectar that extinguishes Samsara's heart. Obeisance to you, O Bhavani, whose tresses deck the crescent moon. You are the stream of nectar that extinguishes Samsara's heat. Whoso the gift of faultless poesy and enjoyment and freedom seeks, with these 10 verses worshipping forever, bestow rich praise on Sarasvati. To him who thus unfailingly worships and lauds Sarasvati, who has both faith and devotion, conviction comes in 6 brief months. From him streams forth Sarasvati, spontaneous, lovingly lettered, in sounds of poetry and prose, of import true and unmeasured. And thus we shall pause here. And it's really interesting. This is one of many Upanishads we've been reading recently, actually, that have detailed all these things of the meter is this and this is this, and it's dealing with language and dealing with the chants and mantras. But I had this thought as I was reading this, like, no wonder quite often I see Christians read stuff like this and they're like, oh, that's horrible. Because what we don't have is this story of this great teacher who went and did all these things. No, we have a textbook. It's a little on the dry side. I mean, there is praise in here, and there's a description of Sarasvati as I just read at the end. But this is very much sort of a textbook. It's a question that has been asked to God or somebody, and then there is an answer given of what you are to do. It's not a feel-good story of someone who leads by example. It is a completely different approach to spirituality than we have in the Judeo-Christian tradition, or maybe more the Christian tradition than the Jewish one. but it's a very different approach and very technical. And sometimes I've seen people say scientific. This is more scientific based, uh, using science in a slightly different way than we might when like referring to I don't know, Einstein or somebody. So it's very interesting, and it certainly makes one aware of why many people will, not do it, because they've been bred with this idea that religion is very feely, and we look to an example, and this guy does good, and we can emulate him. No, we don't have to go out and figure out like poetry and how to do mantras and how to speak a language. That's so much work compared to just love like Jesus loved. You know, you know what I mean? It's a very different approach. It is a very different approach. I'm not saying one is better than the other. Sometimes I don't enjoy reading these Upanishads because they are overly technical. Sometimes I like more discussion things and more dialogue. Or when I did my reading of the Srimad Bhagavatam, um, and those videos are actually probably that was a year ago that I was doing that. Um, I kind of do enjoy that sometimes more. It's just more enjoyable to read. But it's interesting how we have this, and yeah, it's very interesting. That just random thought just came to me, just a pure random thought we should get all the time on this channel. So it's a great place to stop this video. Just say thank you for watching. Jai Shri Krishna.